The Chicago Bears are considered the top landing spot for Jim Harbaugh if he were to make his way back to the NFL. So, should the Chicago Bears be interested? Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. Here to talk about the Chicago Bears and here to talk about, these rumors, these reports about Jim Harbaugh and the interest from the Chicago Bears. Again, just rumors at this point, but it's, kind of been like a perfect linkage, if you will, between these two with Jim Harbaugh, wanting to make his way back to the NFL and the whole sign stealing incident at Michigan. And then the Bears obviously on the lookout for a new coach, as I believe they will and should move on from head coach Matt Eberflus. Nothing confirmed on either side, but I'm just saying that this is kind of what we've been seeing and hearing. And let me just talk about this, all right? I want to just talk about Jim Harbaugh as a fit for the Chicago Bears. I've talked about this before, but I want to kind of revisit my thoughts on this, all right? So Jim Harbaugh, to me, I'll start by saying this. I don't mind Jim Harbaugh as a head coach for the Bears. Certainly, I think he would be an upgrade over Matt Eberflus, but a lot of people would be an upgrade over Matt Eberflus. All right, so let's just get that right out of the way. I don't mind Jim. I think he would be an upgrade over Matt Eberflus. And if you're asking me to pick between the two, obviously I'm picking Jim. But is he my top choice for the head coaching position if, in fact, it does become vacant, which I hope that is the case? He is not. He is not, folks. And the reason why is I believe I'm more interested in some of these, hotshot younger play callers, right? If I had my pick, like give me, I know it's easy to say, but give me the next Sean McVay, give me a Matt LaFleur, give me these Kyle Shanahan type play callers that are offensive gurus, right? I don't want, and I'd like to have experience, but I don't want to go in the direction of, kind of the past, if you will. And that's what Jim Harbaugh really, to me, feels like. A guy that hasn't been in the NFL in years and a guy that, obviously had a lot of success, but it was in the past. Like, I want somebody that is just ready to take that next step, not somebody who's been there and now is coming back to it. Now, again, I know there's a section of people that would say, hey, Faiz, the Bears need experience in the head coach. They've tried the, inexperienced play caller turned coach, right? Eberflus, Nagy, the list goes on and on. But look, just because you got it wrong doesn't mean you stop trying. Obviously, there's some names out there. Ben Johnson from the Detroit Lions, the offensive coordinator. He makes a lot of sense. Shane Waldron from the Seahawks. You could talk about a number of guys. Eric Bieniemy from the Commanders. Like, he's got Sam Howell leading the league in passing yards. Like, I believe there are other guys out there that are offensive gurus and geniuses that would be more of a fit for what the Bears need to do than Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh is the big name and he's a big brand and that's what he's going to bring to the team. But I kind of don't want that. I don't mind it, but it wouldn't be my first choice. And so to me, I'm going after, like I mentioned, some of these offensive coordinators that are ready to take that next step, because I really do believe that is kind of how you find your next guy. Now, it doesn't have to be an offensive guy. We've seen with the Houston Texans, right? You nail the coach. It could be a defensive coach like DeMeco Ryans, and you'll have a lot of success if you nail the coach and the quarterback. But it just has to be somebody that is is ready to take that next step, not somebody who's, best days are behind him. And that's the thing with Jim Harbaugh. I just feel like his best days are behind him, not ahead of him. And so to me, I'd like to go in a younger direction, if you will. Ryan Poles is a young GM, right? And he's been pretty solid for the most part. Let's go with the younger head coach. Let's go with the coach that, could be one of these next Sean McVays, if you will. Easy to say, but that's just how I feel about it. Jim Harbaugh, to me, I've kind of soured on it. I really have. So let me know what you guys think, man. Are you guys crazy about Jim Harbaugh? Am I crazy to not want him? I don't mind him. Just wouldn't be my first choice. So leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.